Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Let Me Know podcast, the podcast where we let you know. My name is Jay,
And I'm Vilnius.
and today we have our first and very special guest, our friend. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up? I'm Sam.
Yo, what's up, dude? How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good. You ready to make some Rex and some not Rex? Oh, yeah. Oh, we know you are. He's been fighting for this position for like years and years.
Yeah.
Uh,
The years of the Let Me Know podcast.
The years of the Let Me Know podcast. You know that we've just been trucking along, dude.
Episode 300.
Episode 3. Yeah, episode 3? More like episode 300, dude. I mean, we have so much experience, it may as well be 300.
And we still have like 5 listeners.
Yeah.
5 whole listeners. Yo, by the way, we're recording this the Wednesday after we uploaded the first YouTube video. We have
Yes,
like...
it's definitely Wednesday.
Wait, what? Wait,
It's
did
Saturday,
I say?
Jay.
Oh my god, I said the Wednesday after. That's not what I meant. I'm sorry. I mean, I mean, we uploaded the first episode on Wednesday. I'm just so smart. I just gotta say it like that. It is Saturday. Yes, Sam is correct.
Yeah.
Good job, dude. Props to you. And I guess it went well, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, we got-
probably.
Yeah, we got.
The
as
YouTube
you can see,
video
Sam is
had
very filled
some
in.
issues, but everything else is pretty solid.
We had some issues. Vilnius edited a masterful.
Thank
Thumbnail.
you.
And a
I wouldn't call it
masterful podcast.
masterful. I spelled the beginnings wrong.
Wait, you did?
I forgot the second N. I only put one N in.
Wait, is it actually still like that, or did you change it?
I didn't want to change it because it took so long to upload.
Oh my god, no way! Seriously? Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
I made comments about it. There are 3 comments from the Let Me Know podcast channel apologizing for our mistakes.
Wait, seriously? That's very good. I'm glad.
But I've edited the second episode and I've put it up. It's scheduled to release Wednesday, and that one is
12 noon.
perfect. There are no spelling mistakes, and
Yes, and
the audio is still kind of bad in that one, but in this episode we have mics, so it should sound somewhat better.
I did not
also
even
have a
notice that
mic,
was
definitely.
Yes, Sam has his mic, of course.
Your audio is still pretty good, Sam. It doesn't matter.
Also, it
Okay.
is spelled beginnings, not beginnings. Also, I do not know why the video is so zoomed in. Sorry about that. I will
Oh, yeah,
fix
the
that in
video-
next
For
episode.
some reason, when I uploaded it, it just zoomed in.
Sorry for the audio issues due to the coronavirus pandemic. We had to record from our homes without proper equipment. This is true. Okay.
This week
Exactly.
should be our first perfect episode, though. You know, that was false. And
There's going
Jay,
to
you
be
want to give an
zero
idea
flaws.
of what we're covering?
No. I'm
Oh,
just kidding. Yeah, I'm
okay.
just kidding. Yeah, go on.
I said, do you want to do it?
Oh, you want me to? All right. So today, all 3 of us are wrecking and giving our opinions on some of the Marvel movies, MCU, and hopefully we can open up some conversation about just stuff in the Marvel universe, just for funsies.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
Sam,
yeah,
as
yeah.
our very special guest, would you like
Esteemed
to
guest.
give the first recommendation?
Yeah, sure. I mean, my favorite Marvel movie of all is Iron Man 1, of course, but everyone's seen that. I mean,
Except
I
me.
would hope.
I have not seen it either. You're on the wrong
Watch
podcast,
it,
my
You're
friend.
idiots. But the one that I would recommend is Age of Ultron, which is the second of the Avengers movies.
Mhm.
And it's just genuinely pretty good. Ultron's a cool villain. He's designed well. The actor played him very well. And the The movie is just all around a good movie. There's
Okay,
some very good
opinions real
scenes,
quick.
specifically the scene where they first introduce Ultron. I really liked that. And then the big battle at the end was pretty good as well.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
sick.
yeah,
Yeah, I've only managed to watch about half of it. I think, did I watch it with you, Sam?
I don't know. It's possible.
I've watched it twice, I think.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
saw
by
it
the
in
way,
theaters
There
when it
was
came
one
out.
thing in that movie that pissed me off more than anything. Why did
What?
Quicksilver die so quickly?
Yeah, he just got shot to
Quicksilver.
death. That,
Why?
Oh,
It's
in the
spoilers,
name.
sorry, but
Spoilers
I mean-
don't matter.
It's a spoiler if you haven't watched it in the several years it's been out.
yeah, I'm going to assume that this is a spoiler zone, so
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit. We pull a little light, but I mean, when is this movie from? What is it?
2014.
2015. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen it in 5 years and you're waiting for spoilers. I actually avoided all spoilers for Endgame. I didn't watch it until late May.
See, I
Yeah,
saw it
you-
the day
you might-
before it came out.
Yeah, you spoiled it like within the first 2 days of seeing it for me, Sam.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Vilnius. I was talking to Vilnius about it. I was like, dude, if you know any Endgame spoilers, don't spoil it for me. And he just looked at me dejectedly and went, "Oh, no, well, Sam already spoiled it." I was like, "Okay, dude, I'm so sorry."
Fuck, if you don't want to get it
It was still
spoiled,
pretty good nonetheless.
go to the premiere.
That's fair. 11 p.m. right? 11 p.m. on Thursday.
No, it was 6.
Oh, really?
Huh.
They do an earlier one?
I figured it would have been more of a late night thing.
At this point, they usually do 2. There's usually like a 6 o'clock one, and then 10 o'clock
Then the
or 11
11.
o'clock.
If you're going at 6 o'clock, that's like, what are you doing, dude? You got to be there for midnight.
On a school night?
I mean, that's besides the point. If you're going for opening, you got to be there.
I did see Star Wars at 10:30. The
Force
Force
Awakens?
Awakens when that came out.
I did
Mm-hmm.
have friends that used to be in my swim team that did that, I think.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
movie wasn't the best, but it wasn't like the worst Star Wars movie I've seen.
Oh,
no,
man, dude.
that would be Revenge of the Sith.
No, dude, this trilogy is a disgrace to Star Wars.
Look,
I'm gonna
The
come
Last
out and
Jedi wasn't that bad.
The Last Jedi was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. What happened?
No, the newest one was worse than Last Jedi.
Yeah, by far.
Well, I haven't watched the newest one, dude.
Okay.
But you know what? What drives me nuts is that the spin-offs are so good.
Yeah,
I
Rogue
think
One was
Which
incredible.
spin-offs?
I thought
Rogue One and
Rogue
Solo,
One is
right?
Rogue One
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
Real
I like
Steel,
those.
which
I
I
like
talked
those.
about last week. Rogue One and Real Steel, which I talked about last week, are probably my 2 favorite movies ever.
It's definitely my favorite of the Star Wars movies, yeah.
Rogue One is
Yeah,
good, so you're
All
not
of
the only
them?
one who shares my sentiments. Yeah.
yeah. And then
Really?
Empire Strikes Back is second.
Yeah, that's my
widely,
favorite.
That's
Empire
widely
Strikes
considered, though, isn't it? It's been a while since I watched like the original Star Wars and the prequels.
Yeah, I've seen them so many times at this point that it's just like, I'd rather watch something new most of the time.
What's
Back.
episode
Yeah,
one?
you
Is that
used
the
to
Phantom
do
Menace?
you used to do May the 4th, and you just watch all of them in a row.
Oh God.
I'm gonna this year definitely, because no school.
Oh yeah.
How many hours of Star Wars movies are? Oh, well, are you gonna watch Rogue One in between 3 and 4?
Of course.
Yeah. Thank
We
you.
usually don't watch all of them. Because at
Oh,
this
you
point,
should
that's
watch.
longer than a day, I think.
Is it? Yeah, it probably is.
11 2-hour, 2.5-hour movies, yeah.
Oh my. Wait.
Dang,
11?
yeah.
Oh my God. Are they
Wow.
ever gonna make that Boba Fett movie? I think it got canceled.
Probably not. I hope they don't. They need
It
to
was
stop
slated for
making
this
Star Wars
December.
movies.
Well, they're making an Obi-Wan movie and a Yoda movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh
And
my
another
God.
trilogy.
A Yoda?
What?
movie? Why? We
Why?
don't need more Yoda.
Stop trying to milk the cow dry. It's
What?
dead.
Well, it's Disney,
Dude,
that's all they do.
George Lucas. Oh well, I guess George Lucas doesn't have all the control, but it's becoming a J.K. Rowling situation, dude. Like what she did with Potter. Just keep
But
going.
it's, yeah, like you said, it's not Lucas doing it, it's all Disney.
If it
Yeah.
was Lucas doing it, I think it would still have integrity. Dude, these
I don't know.
last-
Would it
these-
have
this last
integrity? The
trilogy was
last three he
train wreck.
made weren't good.
See, I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Jay, you said you haven't seen the most recent one yet, right?
No, I haven't. Is it on Netflix?
Uh, no, it's on digital though. I think you can rent it, but
Oh, it's on Disney Plus. I have Disney Plus.
yeah. Um, the I think the reason why it wasn't good was because they changed directors for Last Jedi, but then they changed directors back. So the J.J. Abrams directed The Force Awakens and then Rise of Skywalker, but everything that the other director did in The Last Jedi, he basically undid, but without really explaining it. So that's why in Rise of
Yeah.
Skywalker, for example, Rose, the girl who becomes Finn's like love
Rose
interest
Tico.
almost,
Yeah.
she's not at all an important character in Rise of Skywalker. They just kind
What?
of leave her at the base.
Yeah, they just
That's
abandon her.
disappointing.
Which,
Yeah,
it is
'cause-
disappointing because I
Because
liked
when
her.
there's love stories like that, I kind of get invested in them.
Don't worry, Jay. They add like 3 other different sub-romance plots.
Oh my.
Yeah, there's a weird thing with Poe and some bounty hunter lady they meet, and
Paul.
And they introduced like that other tribe on the planet that Finn now has a second romantic interest with.
they never explicitly say that it's romantic, but
Yeah, but it's kind of
it can be
implied.
inferred.
they find people living on Endor that were like crashed TIE fighter pilots or something.
That's like, I don't know, dude. I think that whole trilogy was kind of a disgrace. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. Like, here's the thing: I watched not the Last Jedi, The Force Awakens. I watched it with my uncle in 2015, December, right? I watched it. I was like, that was good. Do I ever want to see those characters again? Meh. Like,
I mean, I liked Poe and I liked Finn,
but
but
Rey, I don't like Rey as a character.
No. yeah, she's kind
At
of
all.
boring.
I found them all to be
Um,
kind of boring.
Yeah.
Even Poe, who was probably my favorite of the new characters, is just budget Han Solo.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
Poe's
yeah.
supposed to be some sort of kick-ass guy, but he's no Han Solo.
Yeah.
Doesn't match up.
And this is a bit off topic, but Indiana Jones is way cooler than Han Solo.
I guess. I mean, honestly, the Indiana Jones movies, I like them more than Star Wars.
I have never watched a single one.
Like, The Last Crusade, especially,
Now,
is...
back when the Lego TV channel was still a thing, that was like.
I
years
remember
ago.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I used to love that, and I used to watch some of the Indiana Jones shorts. That's the only.
Yeah, same.
That's the only Indiana Jones content I've ever been exposed to.
You gotta watch the movies. They're so good.
All
I've
right.
only seen the first one and Last Crusade.
Do they have Lara Croft movies yet?
Jay, there's been multiple. There was one
Oh,
like
yeah?
20 years ago that was bad, and then one a
Oh,
couple years ago that was also
based
bad.
Is the game based on the movies, or is it vice versa?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because
'Cause I
original
know
Tomb
there was
Raider's
a blocky
old.
Lara Croft at some point.
Yeah,
I don't remember when, but
first games. I don't know the year. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It must have been the 80s. Well, no, it couldn't be the 80s. No, because I think I saw a picture that Lara Croft reminds me of the character models in Vice City and stuff. You played Vice City?
I have not.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to the next film then? This conversation seems to have gone a bit more stale.
Yes, it
And
has.
also
100%.
incredibly off topic.
Incredibly off topic. We really went off the rails there, innit?
Bringing back in my favorite Marvel film is Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Good one.
Good
Yeah.
one.
I like its approach where I feel like it's a little more focused on comedy than some of the other films. Not that the Marvel films aren't focused on comedy sometimes. Like, most of them do have funny bits, but I just felt the Guardians of the Galaxy paid more attention to that and had more of them. And the comedy was at the front and center, while the story kind of played in the back.
Yeah, that's nice and unique. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, some of my favorite comedic moments. Just, I think the movie is built on comedy. Like, literally, I mean, obviously you said that, but like, Groot and Rocket
Yeah.
I think that's just purely a comedic duo to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Definitely,
what?
yeah.
It's a
Like,
big
But
tree dude and a raccoon.
but then it also has like serious and important plot
yeah, yeah.
moments and
And that
Yeah, like-
juxtaposition was also it was pretty good. It made it the serious moments hit a little harder, I thought, in some cases.
Yeah,
Although
and then the soundtrack.
soundtrack always great.
do you know that to deal with enemies, you can just sing and dance?
Yeah.
That's what I learned from that movie.
And of course for me there's one major inconsistency, but I don't want to go on a rant about the Infinity Stones right now, so it's a
Well,
very
I
good
think-
movie.
I don't know. Maybe that's a good idea if you go on a rant about the Infinity Stones.
Well,
Because
basically
now I'm curious.
the Power Stone, right? The purple one, that's the one in Guardians.
Yeah.
Thanos is able to just hold it on his own. Nothing happens. He can just punch Captain Marvel in that one scene. Nothing bad happens to him. But then Star-Lord, who is half god, picks up the stone and just starts evaporating. Like, what is Thanos that he's able to contain the power of the stones?
What is
Yeah,
Thanos?
yeah.
Do we ever have an explanation?
He's a Titan, I think, but
Yeah, but like, didn't they say in Guardians of the Galaxy like that the stone would kill Titans? Don't they have that shot like when the traitor guy is explaining it, where the Titan just like explodes holding the stone?
those are Celestials, and that's different.
Oh.
Titans,
Yeah.
like the planet Titan, that where he traps
Oh, I see what you mean.
Iron Man.
Yeah, yes, I remember now.
Because that's another thing. Like the rest of the Titans, because the Titans were just a race. They're not like mythological Titans or whatever.
So it's not
They
like
were
the
wiped
Kronos
out
or a
by,
Gaia,
like-
right?
Famine or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Like that's why Thanos wants to cull half the universe so that no other
Mhm.
races will
Yeah.
destroy themselves like his did.
Lack of
Oh,
resource.
so it's one of those things where it's like he's trying to do good, but he just chooses the absolute worst way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be funny to see him going around in a suit, tie, and briefcase, just giving seminars on different islands or planets. You know, he just like pulls up in his spaceship. He's like, "Hey guys," and all the kids are like, "Hey," and he's like,
Yeah,
"Hello."
this is why half of you
elementary
should all be
school.
killed.
Yeah, this is why you should systematically murder people in your society. It's gonna
It's a
happen anyway.
PowerPoint presentation.
He's like, okay, he pulls out this extendable stick and like smacks it against the board and just shows the chart. Like, this is what happened to my people. They're all dead. This is plan A. Plan B is to murder everybody.
I mean, we have to assume they're all dead at least because they haven't been shown anywhere else.
Yeah,
Fair.
yeah.
Is Titan his home planet then, I guess?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's
Like
really
the
strange.
the meme, your home, it was, and it was beautiful. Like that scene.
Yeah.
It's where they all they fight him. They like teleport to the planet and fight him, and that's where spoilers, like where Spider-Man dies and all that stuff.
Oh, in
In
Agent-
Infinity War.
Infinity War. Is that where they hunt him down in Endgame?
No,
Maybe we
that's.
shouldn't-
I don't know if they
Is
even
Endgame
named that
too
planet.
soon? Is Endgame too soon?
No. Anyone who wanted to see it has seen it by now.
That's probably true. Unless
Yeah.
somebody
It's been out
has
for like
been
a year.
slowly watching.
Yeah, it's
one
like the
movie every
second
2
highest
weeks.
grossing film ever.
It is the highest grossing
It is
film
the
ever.
highest.
It has been for a
It beat
while.
Avatar.
Yeah, it beat Avatar like
And was Titanic
didn't know
before
that.
Avatar? What was before Avatar?
Avatar
I think
was
it
number
was Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, wasn't it?
Really?
one. No, not the Phantom Menace.
Oh.
What was the first one of the prequels?
No, that was the
Yeah.
first of the prequels. No, the new films grossed higher than the prequels.
Oh,
Seriously?
I thought the prequels were at the top. Okay. Yeah.
Alright,
I
let's
used
see.
to know it by heart. The top 5 was
It is Endgame, Avatar. Yeah, I said Titanic, and then The Force Awakens and Infinity War. Holy crap!
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
so-
I never knew.
in the top
Jurassic
10
World.
then,
Funny.
Yeah, Jurassic World's up there.
What?
Because the nostalgia value, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that movie was still okay, though. A lot of
It was
people hated
fine.
it, but I thought it was
Jurassic World was
pretty good.
Yo, Frozen 2 is like really high above Frozen. It's like 6
Yeah,
places higher.
I don't know why Frozen
It's
2
all
has made
nostalgia
such an
stuff.
impact. Like,
I heard it was like a weird. I heard the movie just wasn't like. It was just confusing a little bit and not so.
oh. The only thing I know about the movie is there's this one song called Lost in the Woods, right? And so
Yeah.
you might expect the song to have something to do about like how the guy singing's in emotional turmoil or something, right? But no, it's a song about how he is actually just lost in the woods.
I have not heard that song, but I've heard the story.
Have you
I bring it up a lot. I think it's like the funniest thing ever.
Have you watched the whole movie, Vilnius?
No, but my sister has.
Did that win Best Animated Movie this year?
I did not watch the Oscars. I can check quickly.
Because I don't think it did, but I also don't know what would have.
Yeah.
It was Toy Story 4.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
It's better. It's good.
I wanted How to Train Your Dragon 3 to win because that was very good
That was a
also.
movie that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Did Spider-Verse win anything?
Yes, it won animated movie, but that was not last year.
Oh.
Frozen 2 was not even nominated.
It was nominated for song. Yeah.
Toy Story 4 Missing Link.
Yeah, Missing Link
Claws.
looked cool. That was made by Studio Leica.
Yeah, I lost
They do
my
stop
body.
motion stuff.
That looks really cool. I lost my body. Something about that.
Mm-hmm.
1917. I need to.
I need to watch that too, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That was really good.
They took it in one shot.
Yeah.
Well, it's in multiple shots. It's just edited to look like it's in one shot.
No, it's not.
No, it is edited to look
it is?
like it is one shot.
I thought
And
it
actually,
was.
it's edited to look like it's two shots. There's a bit in the middle where it cuts, and then there's a different shot starting up again.
Oh wait, I thought it was supposed to be one shot only.
It looks like it. The shots are super long, but there are like bits where you can edit, if they do like a fast turn, that can be, you can just do that again and then splice the shots together. But the shots, they did do like long shoots of like 20-minute shots, but it's impossible to do all that with like the precision of getting all the special effects right and, getting everything to look as good as it does in one shot.
Yeah.
Because that would you'd have to take it so many times and it would be such a painful amount of work.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know. I saw
yeah.
there was this like YouTube doc on it or something on YouTube.
I also watched that. Yeah, that's how I found out about it initially.
Oh, I didn't watch it. Was it good?
If we're thinking about the same thing, yes.
Probably. I meant to put it on my watch later. I just never managed to do it.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever
Never
clear out
bothered.
your watch later of the
I did,
2,000
dude.
videos in there?
It was it was up near 600. It was getting a pain to scroll through. I think by now it would have reached 1,500. I cleared it out a bit ago, about a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Oh.
No, wait, no, it must have been longer.
That is a feature I never use.
No? I didn't use it for a long time until I realized, wait a second, like I can save my stuff? That sounds
I
like
just
a great
used
idea.
my history for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
I always use it.
I have about 60 videos in it right now that are unwatched because I want to watch them.
Unless you watch on private tabs usually, so you can't really.
Well, that's true. When I'm with you, I always go to private because we end up just watching like the dumbest stuff. I don't really want to have YouTube like recommending me like Ryan's Toys reviews.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like when I actually use YouTube, I'll do that. But I listen to podcasts and stuff through YouTube sometime. By the way, Jay, I started listening a little bit to the Gus and Eddie podcast. Pretty good. But
Oh yeah, all right.
those are long, and I don't care about the visuals. So sometimes I'll just browse around or like work on something or play a game, and I'll put
Yeah,
stuff
me
in to
too.
watch
Yeah,
later there.
always.
All right,
Yeah,
Jay,
that's
you
always
want to
fun.
do your recommendation?
Yeah. All right. After a bit of another tangent, I am going to give an obvious answer, though I think it deserves it. And that answer for my favorite movie that I recommend is Black
Hulk.
Panther. Hulk, yes, the Hulk, the one that every single MCU fan has watched in their life. Because if you haven't
I've seen
watched the
it
Hulk, you
10
haven't lived.
times.
Me, I've seen it 11. Vilnius, get on your game, dude.
I've seen it 43.
Ah, all right. Okay. I guess we have no choice but to just submit to you.
Yes.
The king.
Exactly. So I particularly recall going to the movies in 2016, and I think it must have been like Doctor Strange or something.
Mm-hmm.
I Doctor Strange or Civil War. It was Civil War. That's what it was. May 6, 2016. Now I'm looking right. I went with a couple friends, aforementioned Toby and another friend named Anthony. I haven't talked to him in a while. We were watching that, and at the end of that movie, I think, is you know how they do the little teasers at the end? And it
Yep.
just showed, like, that panther statue on the mountain in Wakanda.
Oh,
And,
that was Civil War. Yeah.
oh, it was Civil War. And he and I looked at each other and just went, 2 years, we're going to see that together. We didn't go see that together. But I remember specifically, what was it? The release was slated for June or July 20 something of 2018. Obviously, it got pushed up to February. But I remember because they said July. I looked it up and it said July something 28. And I've been excited since then. And apparently, I am still excited about it because it's a very good movie. It just kind of hits all the spots. It just the epic battle scenes,
I
damn good
liked it.
storyline. You
I
know,
liked it as well. Yeah.
I've watched
Uh,
it 3 times. I think.
I've also seen it 3 times. I only saw it once in theater though, and then I actually saw it twice in theater. I saw it once, I think with David, once with our family, and then I saw it at Toby's once. We watched it.
I only saw it
Was
once and not in theaters.
Mm, yeah,
I love how we see so many movies with Toby.
yeah.
I think
I
I think
usually
I
see
was
movies
there
in a
when.
group, and I'll either see it with like you, Toby, and Henry, or I'll see it with Sam and Colin. There's
Yeah,
usually
fair.
my groups I go to see movies with.
There's the movie boys.
Mm-hmm. Although me,
um,
Sam, and Colin often go to see bad movies.
Yes,
do you
like
ever?
Sonic.
Do you ever? Are there ever like
Which wasn't as bad as I wanted it to
hyper
be.
realistic Sonic?
It was bad.
It
Just
wasn't
like
good,
hyper
but
realistic
like
Thanos.
there were things that I genuinely liked about it, and that made me upset. I wanted it to be like offensive to me, to be just like the worst movie ever, but it
You
was like a
just wanted
5
to
out of
hate it.
10.
Were like Knuckles and Shadow and like Silver in it too?
No, it was only Sonic.
Amy,
But at the
Tails.
end, they have a teaser. Tails is going to be in the possible sequel.
There's oh my god. That's really
The chance of
disappointing.
a sequel is actually pretty high. It's made a ton of money.
For no
Really?
reason at all.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's like the most cookie cutter plot children's movie ever. And like Sonic is so unrelevant of a franchise, I really cannot comprehend its success. Like, are people just going because they're like, Jim Carrey, let's take my kids to see a Jim Carrey movie like my parents did with me? I really can't comprehend it.
Second highest grossing movie this year. That
Well,
makes
this
me
year's
want to
not
cry.
that long. Or
Yeah.
not that long. This year hasn't been that long yet, but
Yeah, I know.
And there haven't been any movie releases in the past month.
what came out?
Yeah.
Did Knives Out come out this year? Because I just saw that.
Knives
by the
Out
way.
came out last year. That movie was really good.
It was quite
Knives Out?
good. I watched it last night.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of movies coming out this year, so Trolls World Tour, the sequel,
Why?
which I am not going to see because I didn't see Trolls, and I don't care.
It's
Yeah,
it's
But
not
it's
releasing in theaters. It's
releasing-
out already.
Yeah, it's out already. It's not releasing in theaters though. You pay $20 on the Trolls World Tour website to get to watch a premiere.
You can
online.
rent it on Amazon for like 16.
SMH.
Oh, I thought that it was like only on the site. Okay, never mind. That's
The-
not interesting.
The
then.
premiere.
Yeah, okay. Going back to Black Panther though, I did like it. I liked it a lot. I thought the acting was good.
The acting was very good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Michael B. Jordan is a certified G, dude.
He's pretty good.
He played
Who
a
played the
convincing
main character
serial killer.
again?
I don't know.
Oh, oh my God.
He's been in
I
stuff.
I just watched the other movie,
Yeah, you were talking about 21 Bridges. that
21
he was in.
Bridges. Oh my
See,
God.
the thing
what's his
is, for me, I thought that the villain, Killmonger, was fine, but he was just kind of boring because he was literally just
name? Chadwick Boseman. Sorry, go on.
Chadwick
Killmonger
Boseman.
was just Black Panther, but a different costume. Like, same powers, same everything.
Mhm.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
but I think
I
what was
can
cool
see
was that-
disliking that, but I thought it was cool. I thought it allowed for an interesting battle.
Yeah, the final battle was cool because they were, even. They were equally
Mhm.
powered, but
But I think it was interesting because I feel like throughout a lot of the movie, Killmonger is also kind of stronger than T'Challa. Like there are a bunch of points where Killmonger like totally bests him. I mean, he almost
Yeah.
kills him
For
twice.
certain.
I liked
I mean-
the arms dealer guy, Claw. He was cool.
Who?
Claw was cool,
Oh,
yeah.
Claw. Well, he died.
I liked
really
Killmonger
quickly.
too, though. I don't know. I think maybe like a. I don't. I was gonna say maybe it'd be cool if both of them stayed relevant, but like the scene where Claw ends up, spoilers, like getting killed. That's a cool scene. So I don't know if I would like that trade off.
In
See,
the-
I don't
in the
even
plane
remember
graveyard,
that
right?
scene. I know
It was
he
in a
died.
junkyard.
It's in a junkyard. There's like a betrayal thing going on, and to death, and he like insults Killmonger and stuff. I don't know.
But I should
mean, it
probably
wasn't
watch
like-
it again.
It
Mhm.
wasn't.
It's worth the
Okay.
rewatch.
While I was watching it, the mindset I was going through was, dude, this Claw guy is gonna make a good villain. And then like he just dies. That's the one thing about that movie that peeves me is that Claw
Really?
just dies. He just like dies. Like there's no.
I
It
liked
doesn't
that.
feel like there's a rhyme or reason to it. I mean, sure, it asserts Killmonger's dominance, but like he T-poses on them haters. But I don't know.
I liked it though. It was a subversion of my expectations.
Perhaps. Actually, yeah, that I do get that, but I was getting excited for Claw and Killmonger woman. Who was it? I don't know. It was like the three of them. Remember they were trying to stow away with.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that would have been cool if it had kind of continued. But I mean, it turned out pretty good anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've all covered our 3 movies. We've been going for
Yes.
like 45 minutes now. Does anyone have any?
Yes,
Sam.
I would like to talk about the worst Marvel movie.
Yes, please, dude.
Well, not the worst, because I haven't seen Incredible Hulk, so I'm just going to have to assume that one's probably the worst. But and not Thor: Dark World either, which is objectively the worst. I think we can all agree on that.
yeah,
There's a reason I haven't watched it.
I
Yeah,
did. It's
it's
the
not
only
good.
Thor movie I've seen.
Oh my god.
I-
the first one.
Apparently this is an unpopular opinion. I really don't like the Winter Soldier. Like I thought that the movie was kind of boring. The villain, I hate Bucky. I just hate him so much.
Yeah,
I can't explain it, but
I
I just don't like him.
I have not seen Winter Soldier, but I do also dislike Bucky. I find him to just be so boring, and he adds absolutely nothing.
And then, like, the villain ends up, because he's not even really the villain, he's just being mind controlled. The villain ends up just being a dude. Like, he's
it's just
some
like a guy. It's like
Hydra higher up who doesn't have powers or even guns or anything. And then he gets his ass kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
what's
the
his
movie
name
was
again?
lackluster. The plot was kind of goofy. Like, the whole plot of it, Venus, since you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Basically, S.H.I.E.L.D. is building 3 massive helicarriers that are gonna monitor the planet. And Hydra wants to install this program that will make the helicarriers kill anyone who... This algorithm shows that people have the potential to commit crimes. So they want to upload this algorithm to the helicarriers so that they kill everyone who has any potential to do anything bad at any point. And it's rather goofy and just not played out well. And it was just the ending's lackluster. Like, there's a big fight, but it's really just Captain America and Bucky fighting while they try to disable the helicarriers. Nick Fury dies, but then he's not dead. And
How does that work?
He took something that stopped his heart, but somehow didn't kill him,
Huh.
even though he also got shot a bunch.
As Nick Fury goes.
It's just not a very good movie, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, I saw that in theaters. That was the second Marvel movie I'd ever seen.
I
It
watched
was-
it.
Fine. It's like it
It
did
was
not compare
not-
to Black Panther, did not compare to Doctor Strange or the first one.
Oh yeah, Doctor Strange is great.
Doctor Strange
Doctor
was amazing.
Strange is cool.
Dude, that one monk, was he well, they weren't any monks. I mean, all I know is he loved Beyonce. that scene is
Yeah.
one of my favorite gags. Where the guys...
Yeah, that was certainly a good bit.
What's his name? I forget his name.
I don't remember, but he's the large dude.
Yeah.
Interesting fact about Doctor Strange. Dormammu, there's no credit for him because he was also played by
by Benedict Cumberbatch.
what's his face? Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah.
Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberdash.
So technically, in that scene, he was talking to himself.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I heard that.
I forget why I know that, but I read that somewhere or something.
Probably, yeah. I saw it.
I'll be interested to see if the guy who at the end of Doctor Strange, he's like, oh, I'm evil now. I'll be interested to see if he actually comes back in the sequel.
Is it?
Yeah, that'd be cool. He probably will, because if they just leave that open, that'll definitely annoy a lot of fans.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna notice.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Who is this guy? I don't remember.
I forget his name.
That movie came out so long ago.
Yeah, it's like 3.5 years old.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. It's a good movie, though. A good watch.
And then the end, the credits scene, too.
What was it?
The one where it was just Doctor Strange and Thor drinking beer.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, solid.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyone else have thoughts?
I don't got anything else.
Nope. Well, thank you all for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
Make
you
sure
guys
to-
for having me.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you for coming on, Sam.
we appreciate it.
Yeah.
We'd love to have
I'll
you
maybe
back.
be back in the future.
Hopefully,
I don't know.
yes.
Probably.
We'll get
Yeah.
you on it. Unless we hate you, but we won't tell you.
Okay.
Yes. Well, thank you for listening. Have a good day. Stay safe during these
Wash your hands.
Wash your
wash
hands
the hands.
and your
Yeah.
face. and your arms.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the perfect place to
Yeah.
cut off. Just like,
Yes. Goodbye.
bye,
Goodbye.
guys.
Bye.
That was awesome. I'm gonna say it. That one was by far the most interesting episode done.
Wow, your audio just killed itself.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just